Hey guys, we're back. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's jump into it. The weirdest thing happened actually when I was trying to get back. It has never asked me to verify into my YouTube before I started live again. So, yeah, for some of you, like that's reminding me a smidgen of the last stack. Like the energy is a little bit like we were saying someone is acting kind of like strange and standoffish a little bit. For some of you, yeah, I don't know if you like feel comfortable with this person, but they definitely are like interested in you, okay, but there's something that definitely is off, and I feel like you would know what this is. Like you know what this factor is that throws you both off. Maybe at times it's like I really feel for some of you this is like an open third party. If that's not the case, I would choose another stack. This is like openly like there are even like two guys in the situation, and it's like are you gonna tell him that we're dating now? It's like, well, I don't know. And I see there's a property here, some plot of land. Okay, can we get a little further here, Spirit? Let's clear the energy and ground. We have map, we have mag. Somebody maybe lives abroad, or they're like traveling a lot, or like never really home. It's like for some of you, yeah, no. It's like, what's the point? Like they're kind of, yeah, I think that some of you I would really recommend getting out of the situation here if you can, because I don't see you really thriving here. Like I feel like it's going to be hard to really feel at peace and in a place where you feel empowered and accepted. For some of you, take it as you will. So, but hopefully that's not the case, and it's always a matter of interpretation, so always take it as you will. But yeah, I feel like there's something you're just not comfortable with, like you're at odds with something here. Maybe, yeah, okay. There's definitely something related to some property. Let's get a few more letters. SEOR. Some of you are primarily online with this person. Like this is maybe virtual. I see some of you may have children, or you're married, or you have some sort of property, plot of land. I feel like some of you are just thinking like it's time to move on. Let's put in the heart chakra. Maybe you're feeling like it's time to leave. We have game here. It's like you feel like it's never gonna. It's just like, where is this? Yeah, it's random. Saturn and Leo. So maybe this is someone you work for. Sagittarius, Venus. Neptune in Virgo. Sorry, Scorpio. We said Virgo though. So, and we've also got Neptune in Leo. So some of you, this is something even generational. Yeah. Like someone is, even you feel like a little outdated, or like they're stimulated by something that is not something that you are stimulated by. Like it feels kind of like your values may be sort of out of sync. Like maybe something feels a little bit unconventional. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be that even a company you're working for. It's like, it's just, yeah. If you're wondering if they're going to ever like, sort of, even I'm hearing like maybe hire full time, or even like if it's going to be the environment like that's innovative and sort of like exciting and empowering for you. I don't know. I would really sort of look at your options. Make sure that you have maybe a backup. I'm hearing that as well. Like, let me put it like this. I feel like to make this work, you'd have to change a lot. There would be a bit of sacrifice there, if that doesn't make sense. Let me know if this is resonate, if this is also helpful. Hit the like button, let me know. Number 39, Ascension, Lefty. I feel like your guides are kind of pushing you in a new direction here. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. I feel like some of you, you've had this sort of glimpse into what really does excite you, what really does work for you, what motivates you, and like where you really want to move towards. I feel like some of you, there is a move on the horizon, and it does relate to your career. So maybe this is really exciting, actually. You're moving in a completely new direction. Maybe it's that, hey, like this particular experience was boosting you, getting you ready to shift and understand more so by way of that. And prior to that, ultimately what you want. So it's not always bad, right? You're realizing your values. Let's get a little further here. Maybe you're realizing like someone's just motivated by things that you're not motivated by. Refreshing Oasis, number 18. Yeah, you're really being, I feel, kind of like stimulated, spurred, and prompted to sort of think about the places that might really sort of energize and excite you, even like mentally, where you think about being in that place. It's like, wow. So yeah, really start to sort of think outside the box, like imagine new places, nurture yourself, gather your strength. I feel like some of you here, like it is also about like you being independent and like creative and like thinking about a place that can really nurture your creativity. Oneness, look for the common humanity. And some of you want to move. I see that just very specifically, like to a more open-minded place. I hear that as well. Invoke Lemurian light. Number 42. New opportunities. Number 5, declutter your life, glimpse a magical doorway. Wow, yeah. Some of you definitely going to be like moving. This is such a magical deck. I love it. Mahatma energy. Number 29, build your light body, accelerate your ascension. Some of you are being pushed, prodded, knotted to move like literally in a new direction. This is really about where it is that you take yourself when it comes to your abilities, your capabilities. And I feel like your guides are really kind of saying it's time. So that's very exciting. I feel some of you are working with crystals here. I hear that. Cosmic sapphire. Then sapphire, funny. 33, yes, act with honor. Yeah, you definitely very connected to your guides. I feel like your guides they're talking to you more, okay, symbolically. And I see 44 in the number of people in the chat. Act with honor and integrity, speak your truth. So there's something here, like I feel like there is a moment where you're going to speak and you're going to start even a project. You're going to launch a project, and then that's going to lead to something very exciting. Let's move into the last stack. We got flirt. We have twin flame. Trigger addiction again. Earmuff alert. You want to be put like earmuffs on, earmuffs, wait, earbuds or headphones. Yeah. Okay, take it as you will, or maybe I don't know. You're gonna take it as you will. We got a few cards here. A little bit of an alert. Let me get a few cards here before we call this out. I'm hearing Libra. I'm hearing Libra Sun. Somebody may be a Libra Sun sign. I see somebody opening the door here. We have how teachable are you? I'm hearing tease, pride, and we also have, I'm hearing over the counter. Okay, that's so specific. Discovery, but we're channeling here, by the way. This is a heads up. Discover your life purpose. And we've also got love, 28, and any other cards here? Dreams and sadness. Okay, some of you, for some of you, this is you with you. I'm seeing that you're bored. You're very bored within a certain sphere of your work. There's something going on now. If you were dating someone, and I want to preface by saying like this again should be something, it should only be that you already feel those, that this is going on, or that something is just not right, and that it should only be if you're already thinking of making a change in the space. It shouldn't be something that, but anyways, we have masturbation addiction coming through, and we have a third party. For some of you, there is there's a sense that you are moving in a new direction in your life. Maybe something here no longer resonates. This can even be a habit, okay? But for some of you, this is something that maybe it's even metaphorical. It's like, I feel there's more. And with that twin flame card, I'm very curious. I'd like to pull further here when it comes to that, because I wonder if you're moving out of one space and then moving into another connection. I'm curious if spirit is sort of inspiring you to shift something, change something around, to move. I'm hearing that as well. Wow, a lot of focus on moving here. We have coming through soulmates. You may already know this person. It may be the same person. We have coffin, endings, bring new changes, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Yeah, some of you, okay, we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Some of you, it's kind of interesting. Let me get the letter charms that we'll get into further. Not enough. Okay, I feel like some of you are in a serious connection with someone. This is pretty triggering. I'm seeing this, whatever this is. Okay, this is triggering. It's a triggering connection where there are things that are not adding up. Okay, we're going to get to that in a bit, but yet again, not enough coming through. And one more card here from the Wellness Island Time. We have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, and then we have engagement ring. Okay, like this is where it becomes kind of weird. How do we have both of these energies? For some of you, it may be symbolic. There's something here that is definitely like not gonna fucking work. I'm here to like this, like excuse part of my French, but yeah, it's like, how do you have like a really divine energy, and then you have like this energy of like kind of, we've got third party, we've got the snake, and then we have the engagement ring with twin flames. Like this is something where it's either that you are, for a small number of you, have sunglasses as well. It's watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. For Gabriel, elegy alert, right? For some of you, it may be metaphorical in the sense that I feel that you're in a very intense connection. I'm going to say that first. Secondly, I feel like some of you, there is a karmic energy here, something that's not allowing the connection to really progress. And it can be for some of you that someone is not being open to you. They're not being vulnerable with you. We have EU. We have FEU. For some of you, there is a karmic energy here that is just not going to allow the connection to ascend unless you really get very direct and clear with that. We have CRN coming through. For some of you, that makes me think of corn. That reminds me of the Capricorn reading corn and feet. Something about corn and feet in it was a few months back. Okay, we have OOR. Whew, this can also be, for some of you, a past life energy. It can be a past energy as well. ROO. We have roof. We have root. We have Y. We have Roy, E. We have R. We have rent. We have scent. Something is kind of like, so we have cert, makes me think of certified. Maybe certified organic. I'm hearing that. We have OR. Now, for some of you, we do spell corn. Okay. We spell corny. CORNY. Okay. We also have court. I think some of you, we also have count. Makes me think of Count Dracula. Okay. We also have county. What was that? That sounded like a prehistoric flying. Yeah. You guys hear that? Strange. We have fee. We have OR. Fee or county. I don't know. You're going to take it as you will. Is that? Okay, so no, let's clear possibly. For some of you, you are realizing that I want to get further, like, again, I don't want to speak too much here, but I feel like there is something here awkward going on. It's something that is definitely like in the way. So either it is that you are in a very, very, I think that this is a very strong connection though, Velociraptor. I feel like it's a very strong connection, but there's something karmic going on. Let's clear the energy and ground. And if you're not, for some of you, maybe this is an older energy. Maybe you've already moved through this space, but for some of you, there's something, I don't think for the majority that this is like, you will be meeting a twin flame. I feel like for some of you, this is actually a connection where, because there's an irony here. Maybe you tried, for some of you, okay, it's a lot of different options. For some, okay, you may have met someone while they were in a phase in their life that was just, it was a phase. Maybe they were actually engaged to someone else. I'm hearing that. Oh my, we have broken bridge. We have jug. There was a very karmic energy when you met this person, possibly. We have koi as well. We have run. We have, okay. Now, I feel like when you met this person, or if you just met this person, like you are feeling something is a little off. But for some of you, I feel like Spirit is saying like, this is a strong connection, but it's just like there's something in the environment. I don't think it's a huge deal. I feel this is something kind of settled. I'm seeing an orange here. We have fan, romance, celebration, party. I feel like you met this person and it's just like so awkward, the context. It's like that moment even when you kind of meet someone and you stun them. This came through. Oh, this energy. I think it was the second stack, someone who was like, they felt very cool. They were like, they met you at the gym and then they were very embarrassed. Like they ran away because you kind of like reflected them, their shadow, and like they were avoiding you, but they really respect you. You guys remember that? It was the reading we did and extended for. It was the other day. Now, for some of you, I feel this person maybe was like a little bit of like, not a player, but they were kind of just, they're more like a lighthearted energy. We have fret. They were maybe more playful even, or they were just playing around. Maybe they were making jokes and then they realized like, oh shit, like I'm fucking in love with this person. Let's clear it. Maybe they realized that. Yeah, it's a reflection moment. I actually feel for some of you, this is a really strong connection. Yeah, archway. Wow. I feel like some of you either almost even got married to this person or like something like that, but then it didn't fully go all the way because something wasn't in alignment. We have again that broken bridge, but the archway is very interesting. Like I feel like there was a false start kind of energy. Like you couldn't be together at that time. Some of you, you're apart from each other. I don't feel like you're physically together. Again, this may be like an older energy. We have Bo, you're hardly thought of. Yeah, for some of you, this person is like thinking of you. Okay, they're definitely thinking of you. For some of you, but they're like not showing up. Either for some of you, there's something going on. Like they feel corny. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe around you. I don't know. Maybe it's not literally, maybe it's not directly. Maybe they just kind of like, you just feel when you're not at someone's level, you just want to like run away. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm not saying that, you should do that, but we literally have run and we have twin flame. So somebody I feel like is avoiding someone. They're like not really talking to them. They're avoiding them. I see that again. They just turn around the minute you see them. It's like, oh, you always call them corny or cheesy. I see. Yeah, let's get further. We have ear. Good news. I feel like you did have a very strong first connection with this person, and then it was like this person ran away. It's like, I can't. I'm hearing that I gotta go. It's like I gotta run. I'm hearing that. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. I feel like you bump into this person every so often. This person's like, they freeze. It's like, I'm seeing that career coming through. I feel like they're in love with you guys. Okay, I'm hearing that, but you always gotta make your decision. Like, if you know this person is toxic, okay, as all fuck, and you're not interested anymore and you've moved on, then this should not bring you back. In no capacity should it bring you back. We have Cat, September handshake. It's like, this is a moment they felt really, really shady. It's like, oh no, like they want, maybe for some of you even like, they're feeling completely out of sorts, very, very uncomfortable. For some of you, oh God, like they're very attracted to you, but they're having trouble like actually synthesizing that energy space. Maybe in the present reality, some of you, maybe they were in a relationship. I'm hearing this again when they met you. Okay, let's clear it. We're also seeing 4, the number 4, FOUR. I feel like this person was acting silly when you guys met, or like they were just being kind of like low key. I'm hearing hater-ish. Hater. I'm hearing that. Hater. We have ROE, row. Like I feel like the comments they were making and like the so-called jokes they were making it was awkward, yeah. It's like, why are you saying that? Okay, I'm hearing Kentucky, take as you will S. Maybe they're making jokes. Like, I see someone like, yeah. We have SAI. We also have SEI. That's that's 6 in Italian. We have SEA. That came through in the first stack. So take as you will if you feel guided to get to that stack. Yeah, we have Seers. Maybe we have Seer. Maybe they're very intimidated. Yeah, guys, they're extremely intimidated. I hear Libra. Maybe they have a main Libra placement. We have Tin. We also have, they're very much like, they feel like you know them. You see them. It's like, she can see like me. I'm hearing that. What the fuck? I'm hearing that though. It's like they are scared. They feel like you're intimidating. Okay. Yeah. I feel they made a weird ass impression on you. It's like, I had dirt on my heels. Like I was going in circles around her house. I'm hearing that. Oh God. We have CUDE. I feel that they will run away. They will run away. Like when they see you, they're not going to stop to like have a lot, like they do in their heart. Let's get down to it. They want to have an interaction, but they really, they're very, very afraid of being intimate. Like it's one of those moments where you do want to say something, but then I feel like even like your higher self pulls you away. Like it's not time. I'm hearing that. Like they don't dare come towards you. I'm hearing that until they're really like balanced. I hear that QT or able to get, sort of, how do we say, really transparent. For some of you, they were in a relationship. We have TJ. I feel this person makes like an awkward joke and then like leaves the stadium. I'm hearing that, not even the building, but the stadium. It's like they may be ghosted for some of you. Let's clear, possibly. I'm hearing Journey. They're making small talk. It's so awkward. It's like, yeah, I'm on a long journey. Okay, I gotta go by. We literally have Journey, JOURNEY. Also like the band. Bands were coming through in the first act, so maybe someone here is really into it. But you take it small. It's like, no. It's not making sense. It's like, why did he do that? And it's not adding up. R-O, I'm hearing row-heat. Someone is rotating chicken on a skewer. I'm also seeing like rotating corn. I don't know what that's about. It's like, hi. It's like strange. Again, I'm hearing that's correct. We have ROTC. I think that's something related to the military. Is it? Some kind of program. Maybe they're in the military. We have, we almost spelled cutie in like the number of ways. QD, CUDIE, and then QT, like QT, but actually it was QCUDE. This person is acting awkward. It's like they're making jokes they know are not funny. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, you're a cutie, ha 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 ha, ha ha. It's like they're embarrassed even at their own. Maybe they're nervous. This is not me saying they're not funny. This is them feeling that they're, yeah, just a side note. I'm not talking. I'm channeling her. ER. Let's go. They're acting like they gotta run. It's like, I gotta go now. It's like, okay. Maybe they're like feeling like you can kind of like pick up on their energy. I feel this person feels like they are sketchy. Okay, can we get a little bit further on that? A little bit further on that. I heard whistle, but it says website. All right, let's get a little further on that. Why is this person acting like that? Like, this person is, no, they're acting so awkward. I'm hearing that. They're literally running away. I'm seeing that here with this card, Stargate of Lyra. Number 40, expand your I thought that said casual chakra. Causal chakra. I've never heard of that. Causal chakra. Enter the unicorn kingdom. It's like, okay, I'm entering the unicorn kingdom. It's like, what, does he even know what that means? Okay, let's get further here. It's like, even sexually, maybe they're feeling a little bit awkward with you. We have, yeah, they got fidgety and weird maybe during your sexual encounter. It says your second house / 8th house, and then Neptune. This person has a paranoia about something. I feel maybe even of like sexual, well, they don't want you to see them. I don't know. Let's get a little further on that. Let's clear the energy and ground. For some of you, they watch you in your sleep. I'm seeing that with the sunglasses, and I'm looking at this card. It says asleep on it. Oh no, I'm hearing that online coming through. For some of you, I get a little bit of like a semi-euphoria energy where they're kind of like stalking you, and then it's like right in the moment, like you like hitting them up or something. It's like, hey, it's like, she's like hot. I don't know what's going on, guys, for everyone there, but like someone is like definitely like, you're kind of like tapping into their energy field maybe even, and they're getting creeped out. It's like, or they're worried that you are, or they're worried that you can, or they're worried that like you're right then when something is happening. I don't know. Let's clear it. They're worried about you like seeing them or knowing them. It says third agent outside of you and them. Okay, for some. So can we get clues as to what that is? For some of you, they may be paranoid. Again, if they're in a relationship, they may be paranoid that like if they're with someone that person knows that they're thinking of yours. I don't know what that's about, guys. For everyone, let me get a little further on that. They see you as theirs. Feeling single. They're conflicted. For a small number of you, like they just got out of a relationship or they're in a relationship. I hear that again. They're going through something dramatic in that connection right now as we speak. Possibly. But then it's like they're conflicted because they really like you. They don't want to let you go. I feel like they are stalking you for some of you. Like even if you met this person, like they haven't stopped like wondering what's up with you kind of a vibe. Yeah, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard for them to like let go. I want to pull on if this is someone who you're with though, and they're being kind of like, yeah, if there's a third party, can we see who's what? B, D, E, bed. Maybe they're like, something about maybe like we have a sleep as well. Like maybe they're pretending to be asleep. They're like going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I don't know what that's about. We have bed bug. We literally just spelled bed bug. Maybe they're like acting scared. Like they're getting out of the bed in the middle of the night. It's like, oh no, bed bugs. It's like, are you okay? We have GF, girlfriend. For some of you, this is weird. Like, you know that they have a girlfriend. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. Let's clear it. No, it's super awkward. I think you met them when they somehow for some of you, maybe they weren't with that person, they were on so-called a break, and then it's like you're in their bed where they slept with their girlfriend or something. I don't know. It's like this person's acting paranoid though. They're running away. It's like, I gotta go. It's like bed bugs. It's like, what? But it's the vibe. You guys know what this is referring to? GF. We also have DF, maybe divine feminine. It's like maybe they're even saying stuff like, don't say that. Reminds me of like my ex. I'm hearing that. It's like, what? We have dead, DED. We have maybe they spell it like that, like, you know, when you're laughing, like, okay. We also have, for some of you, they don't want to talk about certain things. It's like, why don't you want to talk about, like, I'm hearing your boogers. I'm hearing that. We have D, we have G, D and G. We have S, we have A. It's like some of you possibly even like we have Sal, SAL. For some of you, there's something like that. I see a crystal here. Like for some of you, they're actively stalking you. They're literally scrying. They be scrying on you. This is for some. Yes. Mm-hmm. So we have girlfriend, Sal, DG, bug, dead. We also have bed. We have bug. You guys, for some of you, they're doing like something here with candles even. I'm seeing that. What? For some of you, they want to know. Okay, if I had to call it, I feel like you met this person, you guys had a situation, and then you separated. And now it's like very awkward because they like you, but then it's like they push you away. It's like, well, they're with someone else or something. Maybe like when you met, they were with someone, but they weren't with them. And then you guys separated. It was really so-called awkward. They felt maybe very embarrassed because they realized like, what am I doing? I'm not even really fully available. Okay. And then, but now it's like they can't stop thinking about you. Okay. It's kind of like a disaster energy. Maybe that's what they're feeling because they're thinking through it. Maybe. SN, C. We almost spell scene, like the music scene. For some of you, I'm hearing the movie scene. They're feeling very embarrassed about the way that maybe even you guys like had that sexual interaction, possibly. For some of you, I feel like, yeah, they're very self-conscious. Like maybe they were even acting kind of like overly sexual with you. I see something like related to like kind of 50 Shades of Grey kind of energy. It's like one of those moments where it's like you kind of felt very confident and then you meet this person and it's like you're feeling very, 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 very not confident anymore. For some of you, yeah, you kind of like shook this person. You shook them. You shook their world. It's like, oh man, I can't bug with her. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, you best believe. For some of you, you made it kind of like awkward. What they thought was like romantic. I'm hearing that as well. And like, well, egoically, okay, where they thought that they could also get away with things. Now, for some of you, this person, they, I feel like there's now a moment where they're like kind of thinking like, so would I return? Like, how can I sort of, they're realizing like, I feel that they are possibly with a karmic partner. If you're at this stack and if you already know this, TIPL, this is so awkward. You guys are bumping into each other. It's like, but like when you're with this third party, what? Oh my God, I cannot. Okay, this is karmic. Yeah. This is really, again, I'm hearing like this is a strong connection. Like, yeah, there's no question. Like I see them buying like flowers. I'm hearing tulip flowers for their current like girlfriend, but I'm hearing it's like an ex. It's like, but then you meet them and it's like you're checking them out. Even I'm hearing that. Like you're running their pin through the machine. Maybe you work at a flower shop. So specific for some. It's very, very strange. It's like, oh, hi. Okay, you're dating? Okay, I got you. Like RIP coming through. LIRR, Long Island Railroad. I think that's in New York. That leads from Manhattan to like a suburb of New York. There's something, yeah, someone's a teacher even. Now, for some of you, this is so awkward because I feel everything in this situation is karmic. Extremely karmic. Yeah, it's like fucking like this person I feel before they and so-called like other situations. I'm hearing Saudi. I just heard that so strongly right there. They're very kind of like they can get away with shit kind of vibe as they've seen it to a certain point. It's like I am always like, you know, Mr. Rickamarole. What is that? It's like they feel like kind of they're always like on roller skates proverbially, like they could just get in and out of stuff. It's like, but then with you, it's like, oh shit, it's like they're in quicksand. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing gum on the bottom of my shoes. What? I can't run away. It's like something like interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's get it. Rigmarole. I'm seeing someone on roller skates. Rigmarole. Confused, incoherent, foolish, or meaningless talk. Interesting. Well, it's kind of like you make it obvious. Like you thought that was suave. Nah, bro. Like that was not the real you. It's like you're kind of reflecting the true them, and it's like every so often you reflect them, and it's so embarrassing because it's like, let's clear it. It's like you're seeing them with like maybe some like there's a really karmic interaction, it's a karmic moment. You meet them when they're in the thick of the karma. I hear that. Apple temptation will test you. They see you as possibly dangerous. It's like I can't hang out with her. I'm hearing that. SAT. For some of you, it's so karmic. You meet them on the bus. You're sitting right next to each other on the bus. It's like on the same seat. It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing here? Well, you're supposed to be ignoring me. I'm supposed to be ignoring you. Like, okay, some of you, I think you moved on from this person. I'm seeing Sal twice here, SAL. It's like the dude is right in the same exact lane in the aisle. Oh my god! Some of you bumping into them in the mirror in the print shop, like the most so-called random of places. For some of you in the grocery store, some of you on the highway, bird flying. It's like you see them even, I don't know, it's crazy. News on the way. It's like you see them on their way to work. Something is definitely, this is the situation where spirit is like, they think they're very funny, little humans. Running away from each other now, it's like funny. Yeah. It's like spirit's just like, yeah, yeah, we gotta have them just do this whole like bumper car thing, this bumper car shit. Make them just bump into each other, yeah. Spirit's just like typing in like date, time, like practically with the irony at a certain point. Like, yeah, let's do another roll of ironic. Okay, when are they gonna get it? Like, this is very silly. I'm hearing that. Okay, Kane. Pay attention. It's like they think they could just honestly like be good on their own and like not have to like also hash this out. Like, who does he think he is? I feel like the spirit guides get kind of triggered. We have DC here as well. I'm seeing that. We have DG, kind of like D and G. Maybe someone wears a D and G belt. Yeah. Now, I feel like when you see this person, it is so fucking awkward. Like, because it's everything that is like, I don't know. We have ARC, 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 ART. It's like they automatically like stop being cool. I'm hearing that. They feel very like uncool. It's like, I thought it was very cool. Like, I thought I could just like, you know, move to the left and like swerve to the right and then I could get out of the lane. But like, shit. Like, suddenly all my driving doesn't work. I'm hearing that. It's like, I see them even with the stick shift. It's like everything is, yeah, let's clear it. It's just, yeah, like it's not working when they need it to kind of vibe, like when they need to like get out of there, you know, kind of energy. July coming through. I'm just gonna like kind of just, you know, it's like maybe they've been like, some of you maybe met them in July or something going on with that. You guys, oh my god, I'm about to fan it out with the tarot cards, guys. This is like, I feel like this is the height of the awkward. Like, think about the most awkward situation like ever. I see someone like, it's like morning after vibes, like the morning after too much concern with sexual matters is like, what did I do? I did that, didn't I? I mean, that maybe they're very embarrassed with what they did with you. Like, they are acting strange. Like, they don't even know what they're doing. I'm hearing that. They don't know what they're doing. I'm hearing that. They don't know maybe that's how they feel. They feel awkward, strange. Like, they don't know how they're acting. This is when you met them. Like, they're doing random stuff. Like, they're posing. Like, you know, when you're nervous, everyone can get into it, guys, right? I mean, they're feeling nervous and they're like raising their hand up in the mirror. They're doing weird poses. I'm hearing that. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but they're definitely looking back on it. Like, they're in a stunned, like, state of mind. Like, I feel this is when, after they met you. It's like, she fucked me up, didn't she? Don't tell me I'm about to fall in love now and I'm about to do this whole love thing. It's like they went back to their ex. For some of you, it's like it's way easier. For some of you, this is a twin flame. Possibly. Turkey, someone's behaving stupidly. It's like then they start acting like for some of you, like really, really weird. They're acting like a very particular character. You feel they kind of shape-shifted even on you. Like the next morning. It's like, are you okay? For some of you, they're no. They're wearing like a ski mask. It's like I'm hearing 45 degrees out. They're acting like they're in like, I don't know, like Siberia, of Alaska, of the most like I don't know what's going on. Okay, bouquet. Maybe they even are like actually not feeling well for some of you. Bell announcement. Like they're strange. That behavior strange. It's like, okay, it's time for me to go now. It's like they're ending the date early. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. How many of you know what this is referring to? Suddenly formal. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's a vibe. That's a vibe, Jamie. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you guys so much, everyone, for tuning in. What a fun read here we got going on. Now, for some of you, this person cannot get you off of their mind. That's the part of it. I'm hearing, yeah. They're having a very tough time. We have run again, runny nose. It's like they're running to the bathroom. You okay? It's like, I just got a runny nose. I gotta like go catch it. It's like, okay. It's like they caught the train instead. They've like literally left. It's like, okay. For some of you that weren't feeling well, we have bell announcement. Like it's awkward. It's like everything is strange. Like you don't need to like, ching 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 to tell everyone that you're using the restroom. I'm hearing that they made a huge announcement that they're, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. This person's they're very self-conscious. I'm feeling very self-conscious. Now, let's clear it. Like they're putting too much ice in the cup, like that is really necessary. They're not thinking. Let's clear it. They're not really thinking straight. I'm hearing that, yeah. But then the next day they realize that, like, but then they get upset, like trigger, like she made me look like a fool. I'm hearing that. It's like, what? Yeah, I was like piling all the food up on her plate like that. Oh my God, what the? They're super triggered. And then she made me trip. I'm hearing that. Oh my God, this person. For some of you, they were acting like, I don't know. Some of you, like, I feel they felt like you were seducing them even at a certain point. It's like, that's it. Like, I'm not going to ever hang out with, like, that girl again. And then that's when Spirit was like, I like to pencil in some irony here and there in the week for these two lovebirds kind of vibe. Okay, let's clear it. Now, I'm hearing, wait. That cannot be him. Some of you just, like, having a weird-ass moment. It's like a moment where you're realizing it's so karmic for that person, or just like it's so, because for some of you they're avoiding you. Yeah, this is blatant. And I really think that for some of you, they may be in like a relationship with someone else, possibly. But then it's like, even look at this card. Like, it's a temptation. Whoa. It says, I'm telling you, they maybe get clumsy around you. It's like temptation. Okay. It's like they're leaving the restroom. Maybe you bump into them in the restroom. It's like they're backing up. It's like they're walking backwards, like out of the restroom, like, and they're saying bye like that, and they bump into the back of the door. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some of you, may even be in the same stall. It's like something is like that. I don't know what's what. It's a moment. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm seeing someone like walking backwards out of a restaurant, but like usually like you'll be like bye, and then you turn and you walk on your way. This person has like keeping eye contact with you and like walking backwards like this, but like they're walking like back into even like practically like, I'm hearing the bartender. Could be a metaphor. Okay. For some of you, it's something ironic. Like they're openly kind of like telling you how they feel. It's like, yeah, I like you. I'm hearing that. But they're like kind of like openly, even like they're slapping like their crush in the face. I'm hearing that the person they're with, or maybe you see them on a date with someone, and I'm hearing C-U-R-T. Curtains are immediately closing curtains, but it's like they close them on their crush. I don't know. Yeah, like you can see them kind of lurking you more than they're lurking their date. It's weird. Okay, anyways, that's not necessarily a good thing. This is not a thing to be proud of. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why? Yeah, because they're definitely into you, but they're not. The point here, this person not transparent. They're not being brave. So they're kind of like holding you in this limbo energy. Like, I don't feel you're still in that conversation, but I think you tell they're interested in you, but you're not letting it like drag on your energy field. Apple temptation will you're not letting it get to you and drag you in that direction. Okay. So like for some of you, they're really lost. And I feel honestly, they're having a lot of trouble with whatever this connection is. They're realizing that they're really, really interested in you, and they're getting out of their mind. It's like, I'm going fucking crazy. I feel this person is like pacing, okay, up and down the hallway. It's like they're going mad. It's like, I'm fucking bananas for her. I'm hearing that. Oh my God. They feel maybe like you're kind of fucking with them. but you're not doing anything. I'm hearing string along. Maybe if anything, they strung you along. Yeah, I'm hearing that. It's like for some of you, they're in denial. It's like I am. It's ironic. It's like I see a third party coming in. Like, excuse me, okay, hermit. The hermit, hello. Someone's like knocking on the hermit's door. It's like, hi, you're still holding on to her though, aren't you? Like, say it as it is. Like, if you really wanted her to stop so-called stalking you, I'm hearing that. Maybe they're framing you. Maybe they're even projecting. Yeah, it's like you're following me. It's like, oh please, grapes landing on the apple. I mean, it's a free country. I can go where I want. It's like, yeah, we're bumping into each other because you're not fucking speaking your piece. Let's clear it. Oh boy. For some of you, you have those moments. I'm seeing cowboys in the saloon. Cows. We'll just say cows. Okay, we'll keep the gender. Like, it's not about that. Okay, because we're here with divine, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, but it is what it is. Like, this is not about gender. Okay, it's about the energy. It's like, this person maybe sometimes gets very silly with you and you have to cross-check them. Like, no, it's not like that. This is not about, no. I'm hearing this, you guys. Okay, yeah, they're trying to be like, yeah, all like, it's, yeah, stop, like, yeah, blah, blah. It's like, no, this is you. If anything, yeah, because otherwise they would have let you go. I feel like you have released, okay, you have released this person, but you keep bumping into each other, and like, they're uncomfortable because they know that you're challenging where they won't get honest. It's like annoying because like, you're in the light. I'm hearing that as well for some of you. You're in the light. Let's clear it. They're very triggered. I feel this is someone who actually usually has their so-called shit together. Maybe they're actually respected by a lot of people, so-called. But you're that one person who like they feel they cannot really, yeah. It's like then that ends up that makes them feel kind of shitty because then in other situations then they remember how like if you were there you would kind of like judge them. Okay, I'm hearing that. So they can't really feel fully like, yeah. So you're helping them. They're having a spiritual awakening. Let's clear it. You're helping them. Let's clear it. You're very, very triggering to them though. And actually, I feel this person, I don't know when they're going to get ready to really say it as it is with you because I feel they have a lot to come clean about here with you. I feel like they're actively projecting a lot of bullshit on you. I'm hearing that. A lot of bullshit, guys. It's like, if anything, they're the ones that are not letting you go, and maybe even they're trying to actively tell you like, I've moved on, I need to have my space, I need to move on, I've got someone new and blah blah, but like they won't delete your number. They maybe that's even on an energetic level. Like, this is for some of you. Let's clear it. It's like, oh yeah, you say we should move on, huh? Let's clear it. Yeah, there's an irony, guys. Let's clear the energy. Let's backtrack from environment. Some of you, there's a factor in the environment. Third party, this is a relationship, another person they're with, actively feel you know this. It shouldn't be triggering to you. For some of you, though, and especially because I feel like you look at this and you're literally like, what? Like, okay. Like, honestly, you can just, I hate this, but it is what it is. This person is like trying to get over you. But they're trying to get over you like in a really like funny way. I see someone like closing a curtain all of a sudden, and then I see you looking at them. It's like they're dating the curtain. I'm hearing that. It's like, oh, so you're dating the curtain. I'm hearing that. This is a metaphor. We have arts. It's fair. I feel this is more about the honest situation though. Like, you can tell when someone is really happy with someone else. This is what I'm getting you're picking up on, is that like they're not necessarily really in love with who they're no. And I feel like you get annoyed, you get frustrated because you can feel that. It's like you're acting so like as you've seen them, you make eye contact but you don't have the real conversation. It's like when you're telling them with your eyes, you're like, okay, I see that you're still dating. I'm hearing the mouse, but what we're really talking about here is the cat in the hat. I'm hearing, we can't really tell, I mean, or at least the rabbit that the magician pulls out. It's like you're not impressing. Yeah, they're very self-conscious, guys. Ooh, la 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 la. I'm getting that energy. Oh boy, this came through in the Pisces reading. We said la la la, beginning of this full moon and Virgo reading. For some of you here, we said something about Virgo. For some of you here, they are very triggered by it because they realize it's that junction point. It's like, okay, fine, I could be like the absolute master of my whole universe. And they know that they're limiting their own consciousness by acting like they don't see this conversation with you. I feel like you're just like, oh my god, though. Like, you as the querent viewing this, like, I feel like you know, and if you're drawn to, like, you know that this is baloney. You feel like they're literally, it's all fake. Hence why I don't think you're triggered by this. If you're triggered by this, it's not, I don't think it's your stack. Okay. Yeah. If, like, you hearing this is triggering, I don't think this is your stack, just as a side note. Pineapple, reconciliation, it's like, okay, fine, hi. They're talking to you through an alias, guys. It's like, yeah, it's me. It's like, Marty, is that you? It's like, I hear like a pineapple walking out on heels. Walking out on heels, like, click, click, click. Yeah, okay, hi. Listen, I'm really tired of this. They're trying to put it on you. It's like, please don't put it on me. Hello, excuse me, no. I'm hearing that. Ooh, let's clear it. Yeah, oh my god, I'm feeling this heat. Oh god, I'm feeling heat. Kundalini rising possibly for some of you. Why are you letting like the milk curdle? This is fucking ridiculous. We're wasting time. It's like, then you see they're not willing to be honest. It's like, okay, fine, bye. I'm not gonna try and, yeah, you're definitely not gonna try and talk this person out of whatever they're like, you know, really, really like focused on. You see that they're in this like fake world. I'm here. This is how you feel it. This is maybe how you feel. Someone here finds this funny, extremely funny and silly. Okay. I'm hearing, if I were you, this person closed the door. It's like, I don't want to hear it. It's like, oh my god. He's totally like in denial. I'm hearing that. We have NY New York. I'm hearing certified again. You see this person like talking about fish. They're in a fish market. They're talking about fish. They're like, for some of you, they're a news anchor. I don't know. They're talking about something like out in the public. But they're like, it's like you're about to even introduce yourselves to them like in a public way, like, or even like point out that you're seeing them. They're like, just like, don't like point it out. It's like super. It's super also like, I don't know. I don't think you have a problem with this because I feel like you understand there's something deeper going on and you don't want to reunite with this person unless they're really in the light. You're not going to go running after this person, like wailing them down, okay? Yeah, waving them down. Eagle, archway. This person I feel is also like the setup of this connection right now is in such a way where if you would do that, like it wouldn't be like, wow, let's have our reconciliation. Let's talk about everything like that we didn't really like say the last time and like really hash it out. Like let's hash it out the way we didn't hash it out last time. This is more like you're gonna be seen as like the chaser, okay? Yeah, and then you're saying I'm not doing that. I know that that's what your little game is here with me. Yeah, so you're just kind of saying LOL bye. You're cutting it loose, and then they're just like sitting there on a date with like, I'm hearing their mask practically. I'm hearing that. Oh my god, whale. I see someone sitting in a suit and tie. It's like they're so triggered. They feel like a dork. I'm hearing that. I feel very, very, very dorky. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. I'm just about to open the door and just, like run away. I'm hearing that. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna leave. It's like it's so ironic. It's like, oh, then you're gonna run, huh? Yeah, you're gonna run, and that's the whole point. Why are you running? Can we just get down to it? Let's clear it. Can we get down to it? I see someone like they're like walking down a little like cobbled path. They're like grabbing all their things and they're putting their books in their bag. It's like, gotta be on my way. It's like he has like a very serious meeting to attend. It's like, ha ha ha. Okay, yeah. And we see where that's taking you. Like, okay, we're just here, like in the roundabout. I feel like someone here is definitely like seeing things from another perspective. I'm hearing it's just Hollywood, babe. It's just Hollywood at a certain point, and I don't really see where we're really going to, but it's okay. Like it's, in other words, it's kind of like fake. And for us to have the real sort of reconciliation, like, yeah, and I feel this person does know on a deeper level, and you know that. Okay. Yeah, you know that. For some of you, I'm hearing the sound of the dryer. It's like turning, but it's already dry. Some of you have something, you need to talk about, but again, I feel like you're saying the point is that, there needs to be like an actual like address. I'm hearing that as well. For some of you, this person is avoiding you, but in an open way. Like they're not avoiding you in some context, hence the irony, and we've talked about this in countless chats. Okay, countless astro chats where it's like someone can ghost you, they can act like I don't want to be around, but then it's like they're showing up, you're bumping into them, you're having dreams of them, to talk to you in your astral state. It's like, what are you doing that if you're not interested? Like, you know, like yeah, if you're really not interested, like we have affair coming through, we have flirtation in reverse. They're not wanting to admit that they're flirting with you possibly. Yeah, so they're seeing it. So you're saying, yeah, and I'm not going to be the person. You're not going to put it on me in this connection that I'm the one who wants. No. So I think you did the right thing. Some of you stepped out of the situation. Let's clear in the root chakra. Take a chakra. You said, "Oh, I'm good." You're not going to want to be really brave and one-on-one and like, okay, then I gotta go, honey. Some of you, honestly, this is their career, maybe even, and like it's something controversial and like they can't really be out in the open with you, and so then they're gonna lose the opportunity right now, at least, right? So yeah. And for some of you though, it's really important to have boundaries in this space. I think you do. I feel like in watching this at this point, wherever you're at, like you do have boundaries, but this is definitely getting old. I feel that, like this song in the backdrop, getting kind of tired of whatever this is playing. Open your heart and let love heal you. 639 hertz, soft heart chakra. I mean, I'm over that. I'm hearing that. I'm really, yeah, that wasn't the one actually. We paused another one. What's the one? Open your heart. It's the same song. No wonder it's so annoying. It's like twice the same song. That could be a message. We have the same exact song playing twice, but like they're not in sync, and so it just sounds like some of you, this is a metaphor. Yeah, it's like we're not on the same wavelength, and you want to put that on like kind of like you want to put that in my backpack, and you want to just kind of put it in there real, yeah, kind of like sneakily, so that I have to be the one to sign it to TSA. And so some of you, you're kind of saying like, look, okay, I can't bear this anymore. If you want to be like this, and we're not going to be talking in 3D, I'm hearing that as well, or actually not without an alias, then even as friends to just have closure. Okay, for some of you, yeah. So take it as you will. And I feel like if this is not your twin flame, or even if it is, you have something coming in anyways. So the point though, okay, is that you're moving on towards that regardless anyways, no matter what. You never be waiting for this person. I feel that's part of the conversation now. This person is, again, I'm hearing they may be in another conversation, but it's like weird. I feel like possibly even this conversation took place like after they met you, but it's like something isn't right about this. And this is really karmic. I feel like the moments where we rebound and we try to get out of what our truth is and we move into something else, we try to just distract ourselves, that all of that is I'm hearing again, it's karmic. Like the stars are black. I'm seeing that. Take it as you will, guys. Like something just doesn't feel right. It's like you're even looking at them. You're looking at their photos on Instagram, social media, Facebook. It's like they don't look happy in that. Like hopefully not. But you're just feeling the vibration. Like for some of you, there's something awkward going on. Even maybe some voodoo. I don't know. Someone's trying to do voodoo. I'm hearing that. We don't have time for this. Venus and Leo. It says again, affair. Like there's too much of a materialistic focus in this connection, too much of a materialistic energy. For some of you, it's like you're realizing like it's imbalance even. Like you only see the wings on one of these two really close. It's like something's not right. Okay, they're trying even to like kind of, I hear it again, like kind of just forget about let's clear the energy in the throat chakra. No, this is all fake. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's about, but oh my. For some of you, they even like moved. I see that they moved to like desert. I'm hearing for some of you, Nevada. For some of you, Texas. They just moved way far out. It's like I see this as like I see a grid paper, blot paper in the background. For some of you, I feel this person is like not really truly happy. Yeah, that can also be. It's like you feel that maybe this is like the so-called affair, or whatever. It's a metaphor. This is stack 7. We're on stack 7. It's a metaphor. Like maybe they're just like, oh, I'll be okay, like on my own. It's like they're just avoiding you, and it's not what's making them happy and satisfied. Okay, the moon in Cancer, friendship, and yeah, it's kind of like that the notion like what you ignore, it just persists. What you avoid, it persists, and so I feel like you keep reappearing in their life. It's like, yeah. They're even for some of you, they keep seeing pictures of people who look like you popping up everywhere. It's just, yeah, guys. So take it as you will. I'm seeing something about a dog. Maybe you have a dog and they keep seeing dogs that look like your dog or something like that. Yeah, I see they're like sitting in the pond. They're sitting in the field. I feel like they're kind of like wasting their time. I hear that. They're making friends with like, they're having fake conversations. I'm seeing it very clearly. Extremely clearly here, guys. it's just one of those moments where it's like they're trying to just kind of forget the pain, like of not being with you, not being honest. But I don't think that it's so clear like that. I don't think it's like obvious, like that they've told you that you've had a conversation that there's something very controversial or something like that. This is more like they just ghosted you or they just avoided you and you just didn't really understand why, what's going on, what's going down. Yeah. And for some of you, they're a gaslighter. So you just should be aware, like they're not necessarily going to be ready for this conversation, but just know that there's obviously more than meets the eye and that you are right on that. I feel like you are definitely realizing that. Let's go into the retrograde. For some of you, they're actively choosing to like live in a certain sort of space or place, even state of mind that you know. It's like, who would be happy doing that? Like, why are you doing that? Like, if you were really happy, you wouldn't do that. I'm hearing it like this. I'm hearing it like this. I'm hearing jail. Maybe it's like it's proverbial, hopefully, like that. Wow, like you would choose to be living alone. I'm hearing that as well. Like you wouldn't want to be together. I'm hearing that. Okay, like whatever it is. For some reason, I keep seeing a chainsaw here. Like this is supposed to be a shooting star. There's something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're working in the fields. Like they're like, no, I want to live here in Montana, the grassy fields of Montana. I'm hearing that. It's like, okay, really? Maybe they're doing like field work. Maybe they're doing. You take it as you will, guys. You'll know what it is. Let's clear it. And I'll be fine. I don't want to talk about it. It's like, okay, all right. Let's go. No, they're not balanced, guys. Yeah, and they've got like they're majorly like avoidant. Mm-hmm. They're denying what they really want. This is what I feel, and I feel like this is what you feel. Like, you have the intuition to know this, but you also have the wisdom to know that you cannot like make them ready for their destiny in any capacity. And so I feel like you're literally looking on at this person, like you see them like sitting with someone like in the field. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, he's talking about like how high the eagle flies. I got you. That's what he wants to talk about, like in his life these days, instead of like working on like, you know, our metaphysics degree. I'm hearing that. Yeah, wow. I'm hearing in Cabo San Lucas. I'm hearing that. Let's go. Gabriel. Gabriel's like, thanks. Good night, Nat. I gotta go. I gotta go. This is it's like maybe he's acting like, listen. It's like, can you just like stop? I feel like he has his hands over his ears. Like, I know. Can you like seriously stop like poking me where you know I love it. I love it the most. I'm hearing that my one spot. I don't know what Saturn and in Taurus. Somebody has freckles here. They have moles somewhere very particular on the face. Somewhere on the face. Your neighbor likes voodoo dolls. That sounds kind of weird. I thought your screen name said Dolls Down Under. What? I don't know. Yeah, down under wonder. Yeah, it's weird. It's like maybe even like people ask him like, hey, like, are you into like so and so? Like maybe there's even like another person who fucking like bumps into you, wants to introduce you to them. It's like, bro, I already know him. It's like it's awkward. It's so strange. Like, and then they're having a moment like. It's like, yeah, it's like maybe this person doesn't know there's a third party now that I feel like you guys have so many weird experiences together. There's a third party that so many karmic interactions. This person comes in, they're like, hey, like, do you like, I'm just hearing like tall, like, I'm hearing tan. They're maybe describing what you look like even. It's like, yeah. And then it's like, they show them a picture and it's like you. And they're like, bro, I don't know. I don't actually do. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like this guy's like getting his luggage. It's like metaphorically, maybe it's like, how do I run away? It's like he's running out of places. He doesn't know how, literally. He doesn't know how to run away anymore. It's like when the running becomes so much running, it's like, what do I do? Is it turn into walking now? It's like they're trying to like, it's funny. I'm hearing they're trying, you know how like people, when it comes to twin flames, they're all up on Googling, you know, how to get your twin flame back and all that. Right. So, which really is just about you getting back to you. I've made a few videos on this. If you're curious about twin flames and the concept philosophy, but for some, okay, I'm seeing that it's funny because like it's almost like they're doing the opposite, like how to like do the most running, like the fastest, like escape. I don't know, guys. It's like, Richard, are you okay? It's like, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. It's like, why do you seem like you're in love with like Priscilla? It's like, I'm not. It's like he's acting strange though. It's obvious. It's reminding me of even like the Mars and Cap reading that we did a little while back for Sagittarius. It also reminds me, that's correct, of the Cancer Imazon Zahi reading. It's like, it's getting obvious. And I think this is going to invert at a certain point where they just kind of invert and it's like, oh God, I'm in love with like, yeah, the love of my life. And it's just so simple. And it's like, why are we avoiding it and fighting it? And like all this is like, then the pressure becomes too heavy. And I feel they're going to invert and they're going to become like that one. They're going to become like so Shrek. I'm hearing that. But sure of himself. I'm hearing that. Okay. Like, it's funny. Like, I feel for some of you, this person will have a flip. They have a flip moment, and then, like, they want to be a family man. I'm hearing that for some of you. So maybe you're dating this person, but it's just the Bible shift. Okay. Saturn and Cancer, possibly. For some of you, they're very worried about their social life, their career. Unfortunately, I feel like they will have a moment where they flip and they, like, totally ditch everything that they were, like, kind of like using as coping mechanisms and like all of this bullshit. Okay. Yeah. So, which may not be nice, but I'm seeing the scorpion symbol here. So you guys take it as you will. Let's clear the energy and ground. What is your advice? Or like any other messages here? We have Cosmic Pearl, expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realms, number 34. I feel this is also their energy. Like, I see this as a question of, like, they don't know where they stand with you, but they do on some plane. But when it comes to the context of the connection in society, in societal terms, and, like, the way that they interpret it, the way that they adjust to the feeling that they feel for you spiritually on the 3D plane, they are feeling confused. It's like, okay, stage left or stage right? Like, what side do I stand on the gates? Like, how do I sort of like welcome her back in my life and as well? Like, it's awkward a little bit. Like, they don't know exactly how to sort of, but it's because they're asking how, and it may be that they keep asking how. Like, all them ever since they met you, I feel truly like they haven't forgotten about you, and they keep asking like, how can I sort of? But that doesn't mean that this is like I'm in a connection that may be right for you. So you take it as you will. Let's clear it. And again, this may be something of a very karmic connection. And then either way, you're going to be meeting a very divine counterpart for some of you, I feel, pretty soon. This is for some, regardless, like once you clear this karma or however this is, or at least this connection, like the way that you're connecting with this person. For some of you here, or even just the energy in the connection, maybe you know, like, this is not what I want, and then you're still sort of putting so-called up with it, or you're still in this conversation, but you know it's not your standard. So until you release it, then yeah, and then you'll really sort of be able to maybe connect with a really strong soulmate. I hear that. Okay, now for some of you though, and even your career will take off, I hear that, big time. But yeah, this person, or I'm hearing on twin flame energy, this person is they're having but again, you always take it as you will, because what are labels? This person is having trouble orienting themselves in relation to what they are feeling. So I feel this is natural though, and it's a natural process. Like, they're needing to calibrate the connection. I feel you actually do have a lot of like mercy for this person. Let's turn the root chakra, sacral chakra. And honestly, yeah, I think like if that is not the energy you feel for them inherently, then it may not be your stack. All right. If you're like very, very like fucking upset and triggered and like you never want to hear from this person, I don't think that that's the reading, but maybe it is. Maybe it's more than, maybe it's something you're releasing more so, something that you're challenging. And for some of you, maybe you are, I'm hearing a violet flame to that person. Maybe you are playing like a transmutational sort of role for them. For some of you here with the twin flame card leading out though, okay, it's interesting. Yeah, even if someone is your twin flame, it doesn't mean necessarily that because the twin flame, if we really think of it, this is something related to ascension. So to focus on that, right? Let's clear in the sacral chakra. You get a very strong connection. Strong connection doesn't equate to we're holding hands and we're romantic, and it has to work functionally, energetically though. speaking, like on a frequency plane, because if you're talking about ascension, you're talking about frequency. So yeah, that's where you really have to just kind of like checkmate that whole idea of like twin flame equals romanticism of like, it has to be one day. And like, I hope it's one day. There's no hoping when it comes to frequency. It's either you are on that frequency plane or it's just not in the frequency plane and it's just not meant to be. So there should be no like nostalgic, you know, and that all of that is ultimately the shadow work, right? The purging of like the need to sort of manifest something physical that is usually related to the shadow context related to the twin flame connection, but the inherent twin flame connection is the source of the code of unity consciousness, right? Which is, yeah, so it's not, should not ever be that triggers you to feel like, oh, gotta be like with him, like, and with her, and right now, and like that is, no, that is actually that, but I feel like you're not in that state. I feel like, yeah, that would suggest that maybe there's more shadow work to be done in the connection if you're feeling like that. But for some of you, which is, again, not a bad thing, we're here to do shadow work to some extent. But for some of you, definitely we're here learning lessons, shadow work. But for some of you, this is past life energy as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. There's definitely a focus on just, yeah, take it easy. Well, we'll see you in the next videos, guys. There's a lot of clearing, and I feel like let's clear it. There are a lot of things that you want to connect on with this person, but it may be in another lifetime. Maybe the context will be more appropriate. Maybe, yeah. But for some of you, there may be some sort of, let's clear it. I feel for some of you, this person is contemplating maybe how to reach back out to you. But again, who knows if it will happen, right? Who knows if it will so-called be. There's no like knowing vibration, right? It's a matter of ascension. You have to move through the shadow work. So do they do that? We will find out. But we don't wait for that. Otherwise that will reduce our vibration to the level of like waiting, which is, you're not meant to stagnate here, right? If you're waiting on someone to manifest, then you're stagnating. So it's about just being in the flow state. And that is possibly something that you're inspiring this person with. And that's part of the journey. Thanks guys for tuning in. Love and light. Bye.